UKIP surges into lead in European election contest. Poll gives Nigel Farage's party 31% support after bruising week of controversies. UKIP has surged into the lead in the European election contest despite a bruising week of controversies, a poll revealed today. Nigel Farage's party recorded 31% support in YouGov research for a Sunday newspaper, 3 points ahead of Labour, with the Tories languishing in third on 19%. It's the first time the company has given UKIP an outright advantage in the race, with ballots due to be cast in less than a month. Well, having spent all of last week demonising UKIP at every opportunity about anything they could possibly get their hands on, all the establishment have done is increase UKIP's poll rating drastically. If the political elite and establishment wanted to make UKIP go away and become irrelevant, then all they needed to do was get every political commentator and every establishment television yes man to come out in support of UKIP. Anything the political elite and the establishment want, we want the opposite. But they're too stupid to realise this. Even Jon Snow in his snazzy socks hasn't figured this out yet. Just think, we have 3.5 more weeks of UKIP demonisation, so where do you think their poll rating could be when the polling actually starts? 45%? 55%? Keep going, establishment! Look at this article from Sky News. They must have been gutted while they were writing this. UKIP poll boost despite gaffes and racism. How big a scandal do Nigel Farage and UKIP have to be engulfed in before they take a hammering in the opinion polls? The latest furores to hit the party include claims they ripped off BNP posters and an apparently racist attack on comedian and national treasure Lenny Henry. What the establishment don't realise is that what UKIP represents is an idea whose time has come, and as we know, ideas are bulletproof.
Beneath this mask there is more than flesh. Beneath this mask there is an idea, Mr. Creedy. And ideas are bulletproof.
People have had enough of the political class in this country. They've had enough of the EU ruling our lives. People are fed up with the unelected bureaucrats dictating our laws. People are fed up with paying £53 million a day, each and every day, to the EU club and getting little in return. And yes, people are fed up with uncontrolled immigration. This is not being racist, and it's childish to even suggest such a thing. It's merely a fact. It doesn't matter who you are, what colour you are, we're full, pure and simple. What the establishment seemingly fail to realise time and time again is that this whole EU debate is a lot bigger than Nigel Farage and how much expenses he's claimed. It's a lot bigger than an apparently racist poster, and it's an awful lot bigger than what some UKIP candidate tweets after he's had a couple of beers late at night. This is about the future democracy of our country. It's about not allowing Britain to be swallowed up by the United States of Europe, a superstate that no one of Europe's 510 million people will have ever cast a vote for. These are the issues people are concerned about. So I do hope UKIP storm to an EU election victory, because it hopefully will be a collective rejection of the political class at home and abroad. Did you see them parade Jeremy Hunt out this Sunday on the Andrew Marr show, saying basically that UKIP is still a protest vote?
Well, I think we have to engage with UKIP and engage with the British public on the arguments. And I think there are basically two reasons why people consider voting UKIP. One of them is Europe, and one of them is as a kind of protest vote against the big parties. And let's just take both of those. I mean, first of all, on Europe, there's a choice. We have a Prime Minister who has a plan. He's the first Prime Minister who said he's going to give the British people an in-out referendum. He's going to renegotiate the terms of our membership.
1/3 of the people polled is a hell of a size of a protest vote. He went on to say that the Conservatives are, of course, the only party offering a real chance of a referendum. These MPs really believe that when they say it. But people are sick to death of the Conservatives. People are sick to death of Labour. And people just ignore Nick Clegg. Cameron lied about an EU referendum, and he will no doubt lie again. No one trusts him. No one trusts any MP. Apart from a couple of them, we should politically burn them all at the stake. People want change. And as I've said before, UKIP aren't perfect. They have many, many failings, but they're a start. And no one can disagree that they are the best of a bad bunch at the minute, because fighting for the status quo is just disastrous. Ask Nick Clegg. Did you catch the article of the weekend? Lib Dems told to expect to lose all MEPs in Euro elections. Bloodbath. Senior Liberal Democrats have privately been warned that the party could be left with no MEPs after next month's European parliamentary elections. Senior party figures were warned that the party's electoral unpopularity meant that the party was facing seeing its 11 MEPs lose all their seats. The warning came at a meeting of the party's hierarchy, including Lord Ashdown, the former party leader who is coordinating the party's election campaign. Ha! The Liberal Democrats, you have to laugh. If this happens, surely Clegg has to go.